Hello guys, and welcome back to our Minecraft Let's Play. Here today we have the HMI calibration screen. Now, as my lovely colleague here will explain the programming of this beautiful masterpiece.
Okay, so first thing we're going to be looking at is the math that goes into this. Now, there's a few things that we have to look at. So we have two calculators, both for the x-axis and the y-axis. So when we first look at this, we have our input 1, which is going to be 3,676, and then that also goes from our left cylinder 1, which then comes out to our left cylinder 2. This is our x-axis. Now if we look at the bottom one, our y-axis, we have negative 735. We also have our left nut 1, which then leads out to our left nut 2. Now, it's pretty similar to the right side. Now, our numbers are pretty similar. They are slightly bit off. Instead of negative 735, we have negative 750. But everything, all the tags are about the same, just right and left. So we have right cylinder 1, which leads into 3,676, and that leads out to right cylinder 2. And then we have our right nut, which leads out to our right nut 2. So that's about our math for this. Also, if we're going to be looking at this, for this, it's just input 1 plus input 2, which is equals input 3. Just something simple. You make sure that it's set to real so that the math knows, hey, this is what's going to happen. This is your answer. Now I'm going to bring it back to my colleague, Nick.
Hello guys, and now we're going to be looking at the design here. So for the design here, it's a very simplistic design with this section right here, which we plan to implement basically more code, more variables to it so that we can have like a more advanced system. Right here, home phone, just in case of hazards, like you just call up the people who made it to, just set this all up well, to fix it if it's broken. Here for the right cylinder and the left cylinder, it's all just working perfectly fine. Might have a little error, but that's nothing we can't fix. The left cylinder and the right cylinder both interact with these, which is to squish it down to create a light bulb shape on this side, which, is to make metal cookie cutters. Who doesn't love cookie cutters? So that's typically it for the design. Now, I shall bring you to the cameraman himself, Elijah.
Okay, so along the way of building this project, we also ran into a ton of issues, like missing files or just not wanting to upload. And we didn't quite know how to fix this issue. We deleted it multiple times and completely restarted from scratch, and nothing fixed it. They're trying to make me laugh, and I'm putting this in the video.
Well, that wasn't exactly my intent, but it's funny though. I feel like I did not sign up for this. You didn't fight each other.
They're crazy. So we ended up deleting it and restarting it from scratch multiple times, like 5, I think. And it all had the same problem. Well, we ran out of time because we kept trying to find out that problem. So if it's a little bit buggy, that's why. But the last minute we did ask the teacher, and it turns out it was just a software difference error. So it's working now, but it has been a pretty rough time. We've had to rage quit multiple times, like 10 at least, but it's been good. That's all we have.